Are you tired of choosing between eating healthy and staying within your grocery budget? I know exactly how you feel. As we get older, it seems like everything costs more these days, especially the foods our doctors tell us we should be eating. I used to walk through the grocery store, looking at those beautiful organic vegetables and lean proteins. Then checking the prices and walking away frustrated. But what if I told you that I've discovered a way to eat incredibly well without breaking the bank? Let me share something that might surprise you. According to recent studies I've been reading, adults over 50 actually spend about 13% of their income on food, yet many of us still aren't getting the nutrients we desperately need for healthy aging. The problem isn't just about money, it's about knowing how to shop smart and make every dollar count while still nourishing our bodies properly. Here's what I've learned through months of trial and error, countless hours of research, and yes, some pretty expensive grocery shopping mistakes. The secret isn't about buying the cheapest food possible. It's about understanding which foods give you the absolute best nutritional bang for your buck, and how to shop strategically to maximize both your health and your savings. The hidden problem with budget shopping after 50. Most of us have been conditioned to think that eating healthy means spending a fortune. I used to believe this too, but after diving deep into nutrition, research from Harvard Medical School and the American Heart Association, I discovered something fascinating. The foods that are often most expensive, those pre-packaged health foods and fancy superfoods, aren't necessarily the ones our bodies need most as we age. What we really need are foods rich in protein to maintain muscle mass, fiber to support digestive health, calcium and vitamin D for bone strength, omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health, and antioxidants to fight inflammation. The good news? Many of the best sources of these nutrients are actually some of the most budget-friendly foods available if you know what to look for and how to prepare them. The real problem I discovered is that we're often shopping all wrong. We're buying foods that are convenient, but nutritionally empty, or we're paying premium prices for nutrients we can get much cheaper elsewhere. Plus, as we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing certain nutrients, which means we need to be even more strategic about what we're putting on our plates. My game-changing budget shopping strategy. After spending countless hours researching and experimenting, I've developed what I call my smart shopping system. This approach has literally cut my grocery bill in half, while improving my health markers across the board. Let me walk you through exactly how this works. First, I focus on what I call nutritional powerhouses, foods that pack multiple essential nutrients into every dollar spent. For protein, I've discovered that eggs are absolutely unbeatable. At roughly 25 cents per egg, you're getting complete protein, choline for brain health, and vitamin D. Compare that to those expensive protein powders that can cost over $1 per serving. Dried beans and lentils are another incredible discovery. A 1-pound bag costs about $1.50 and provides roughly 16 servings of protein, fiber, and essential minerals. When I learned from a Johns Hopkins study that eating beans regularly can reduce heart disease risk by up to 22%, I made them a cornerstone of my shopping list. For vegetables, I focus on frozen options, which are often more nutritious than fresh because they're frozen at peak ripeness. A bag of frozen broccoli costs about $1.50 and provides the same nutrients as $4 worth of fresh broccoli, plus it lasts for months in your freezer. Canned fish, particularly sardines and salmon, became my secret weapon for omega-3 fatty acids. At about $2 per can, you're getting more heart-healthy fats than inexpensive fish. Oil supplements that can cost $30 or more per month. Foods you should absolutely avoid buying. Through my research, I learned there are certain foods that are absolute budget killers. While providing minimal nutritional value, you must never waste your money on pre-cut vegetables and fruits. I discovered that buying a whole watermelon versus pre-cut watermelon can save you up to 300%, and it stays fresh longer too. Those trendy superfood powders that cost $40 to $60 per container? After analyzing the nutrition labels, I found that a handful of blueberries and a cup of spinach provide the same antioxidants for pennies on the dollar. The marketing behind these products targets our desire for convenient health solutions, but they're essentially expensive versions of nutrients you can get from Whole Foods. Individual serving packages are another massive money drain. Single-serving yogurts can cost 400% more per ounce than buying larger containers. The same goes for those convenient 100-calorie snack packs. You're paying for packaging and marketing, not nutrition. Name brand items, especially in the health food section, often carry a premium that has nothing to do with quality. I learned that store-brand canned tomatoes, frozen vegetables, and basic staples like oats and brown rice are nutritionally identical to their expensive counterparts. but cost 30 to 50% less. The absolute best food combinations for maximum savings. What I found incredibly helpful is to strategically combine budget-friendly foods. Because it turns out that certain combinations actually multiply both your savings and your nutritional benefits. This is where the magic really happens. I always pair beans with brown rice, because together they create a complete protein that rivals expensive meat for about 50 cents per serving, instead of $3-5 for a serving of quality protein. A study from the American Heart Association showed that this combination provides all essential amino acids, while delivering fiber that helps control blood sugar and cholesterol. Eggs with spinach became one of my go-to combinations. The healthy fats in eggs help your body absorb the iron from spinach more effectively, and together they cost less than $1 per serving while providing protein, iron, folate, and vitamin K nutrients that are crucial for energy and bone health as we age. I discovered that pairing canned salmon with avocado creates an incredibly satisfying meal that delivers omega-3 fatty acids and healthy monounsaturated fats for heart and brain health. While avocados might seem expensive when you calculate the nutrition per dollar, they're actually one of the best investments you can make. Oats with berries became my breakfast staple after learning that the soluble fiber in oats helps lower cholesterol, while the antioxidants in berries fight inflammation. A serving costs about 75 cents, but provides more sustained energy and health benefits than a $4 breakfast smoothie. Sweet potatoes with a small amount of olive oil or nuts help your body absorb the beta-carotene more effectively. This combination costs under $1 per serving and provides more vitamin A than expensive supplements. Smart shopping environment and lifestyle tips. Creating the right shopping environment and developing smart habits can amplify your savings dramatically. I learned that shopping with a detailed list based on weekly meal planning can reduce impulse purchases by up to 40%. I now spend 30 minutes every Sunday planning my meals around store sales and seasonal produce. Shopping the perimeter of the store first, where the whole foods are located, keeps me focused on nutritious, budget-friendly options before I encounter the expensive processed foods in the center aisles. I also discovered that shopping at ethnic grocery stores can provide incredible savings on spices, grains, and produce that would cost much more at conventional supermarkets. Buying in bulk for non-perishables like oats, quinoa, and nuts can reduce costs by 30 to 50%, but only if you'll actually use them. I invested in airtight containers to keep bulk purchases fresh, which has paid for itself many times over. I learned to embrace seasonal eating, which naturally guides you toward the most affordable and nutritious options. Apples in fall, citrus in winter, berries in summer. These foods are not only cheaper when in season, but also at their nutritional peak. Critical precautions and money-saving warnings. Before you completely overhaul your shopping habits, there are some crucial lessons I learned the hard way that I want to share with you. First, if you're managing any chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease, please consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, even budget-friendly ones. Some of the foods I recommend, like beans, are high in fiber and can affect blood sugar and digestion if introduced too quickly. Be extremely careful with bulk buying, especially if you're shopping for 1 or 2 people. I made the mistake of buying large quantities of fresh produce that spoiled before I could use it, which actually increased my food costs. Start small with bulk purchases and only increase quantities. Once you know your consumption patterns, those ultra-cheap processed foods might seem like budget winners, but they can actually cost you more in the long run. Through increased healthcare costs and poor nutrition, I learned that spending slightly more on nutrient-dense foods is always a better investment than buying empty calories, even if they're cheaper per pound. Check expiration dates carefully, especially on discounted items. That great deal on yogurt or meat isn't a deal if it spoils before you can use it. I always plan to use discounted perishables within a day or 2 of purchase. Your budget-friendly health journey starts now. I hope this information helps you realize that eating well doesn't have to drain your bank account. The strategies I've shared have not only improved my health, but have also given me peace of mind, knowing I'm making smart financial decisions while nourishing my body properly. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Start with 1 or 2 changes, see how they work for your budget and lifestyle. Then gradually expand from there. Your future self, both your health and your wallet, will thank you for taking these steps today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more money-saving health tips. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you, and share it with anyone who might benefit from eating well on a budget. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries about living healthier for less. Let's connect and learn together. I'd love to hear about your own budget. Shopping discoveries. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite money-saving healthy food find, or tell us about a grocery shopping mistake that taught you a valuable lesson. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to eating healthy on a budget? Your experiences could help other viewers on their journey to better health and smarter spending.